All right, hello. This is your copying and pasting seminar, Copying and Pasting 101. So hopefully you're able to hear this. I thought, you know what, on Zoom, you can do what's called screen sharing. And so I'm going to share my screen with you and take you through a real quick tutorial on copying and pasting. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, you can go to whatever internet browser you want. So I'll go to Google Chrome, and our connection is a little bit slow, so it might take a little while to get things to pull up. But I'm going to go ahead and go to Facebook, since this is what you were wanting to do earlier. And so it's pulling up Facebook, and it automatically logs me in, which I'm assuming you've got your login information saved on your computer. So I'm going to go to my page, and you would just need to go to my page, and then I'm going to scroll down to that post. And usually with a longer post, as you probably know, it cuts it off, so you have to click continue reading, and then that will pull up the entire post, which is right there. Okay, this is where the copying comes in. So what you want to do is you want to position your cursor here right at the beginning of what you want to copy, and then you want to left click and hold it down. Once you've held it down, then you can drag your mouse as far down as you want to go, and usually you end up going too far, but you can always come back up, and whenever you get it in position where you've got everything copied that you want copied, okay, let up on the left click, okay, move your cursor to somewhere in where you've copied. I'm just putting it on top of the word sooner here, and then right click. When you right click, this little screen or something similar should come up, and then you just move your cursor over and then left click, copy. Now it is copied, and you can paste it wherever you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my email. So you would go to your email account. If you wanted to email it to yourself, you could do that, which is what I'm going to do since I've already sent this to you. But you can obviously put whatever you want in your in the to box on your email. So I'm going to click new message, and this is just operating your email like you normally would to make a new message. Here's where the speed of this is not real fast. So I'm just going to type in my email address, and what the hell, I'll just go ahead and CC you on here. Didn't quite catch mine, so type a little more of it. Now there it is. Okay, and you can also use this feature to get rid of stuff. So I don't want my little sign off on this email. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my cursor down here in the lower right hand corner, and then I'm going to once again left click and hold. Then I'm going to sweep up with my mouse, continuing to hold that left click. And then once I've got that whole space that I want to get rid of, I let go, and then I go to backspace or delete, whatever you want on your keypad, and I'm just going to tap backspace, and as you can see, it's gone. All right. Now, if I had copied that, then it would have overwritten what I'd already copied, but I didn't do that. I just got rid of it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, and that should give you this screen. And all you got to do is move your cursor down so it highlights paste, and then you want to left click. left click, and there it is. Okay, and if you scroll back up, you can see that the entire post is on there that you highlighted and copied before. And you can add a subject line, do all the usual things that you do with your email. Okay, and then you can send it. And you can also manipulate this. Like for instance, I can click in right after treetops. I can hit return a bunch of times, or I can add more text to it. You can do whatever you want. I use this all the time when I am sending multiple emails to multiple people. It really is a helpful tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and just title this Phil's post. So you're going to get this twice now. So I just sent it to you. All right, what you can also do, okay, I'm going to minimize this, and in a folder before we started called copy and paste. Okay, and so I still have it copied in my, even though I've pasted it, it's still copied. It's still in there because I have not replaced that copy with anything. So I'm going to open up my folder that says copy and paste, or you can open up any document that you want. And I've already created a document that's called Phil's Post. It's a Word document. I'm going to click on that. That's going to open it up. And then I'm going to do the same thing that I did when I was sending that email, and that is right click. Then it's going to give you some options, and usually it's the first one under paste options. Left click it, and boom, there it is in a Word file. And once again, you can manipulate it, change the font color, do spelling changes, and I can see that I've got a double sum here for some reason. I didn't catch that, and it also catches a little grammar issue. So I'm going to get rid of that sum, and I often will, and I got double thes down here as well. So I'm finding all sorts of little mistakes that I didn't catch. And I often use this to type out an email or type out a Facebook post. And then what I can do is I can put my cursor down here next to the last word that I want. Left click, hold it down, okay, and then sweep up with my mouse until it's all highlighted. Go someplace inside where I've highlighted, right click, and now I'm going to copy this. Now what I've done now is I've replaced what I had in there before with what's on this page, which I've made a couple of changes to it. So now I'm going to go back to my web browser and go to my post and go to where I can edit my post. And as you can see, my post comes up, and what I'm going to do is, since I've copied the whole thing, you can just copy sections if you want, but since I copied the whole thing, I'm going to go ahead and left click, hold it down, and then I'm just going to go right in the, doesn't matter where, as long as you're somewhere in where you've highlighted it, right click, paste, and now the new version is in there. And sometimes, depending on what you're going from and to, there are some issues with spacing. So I'm just going to add spaces in here where I had spaces between the paragraphs. Sometimes that gets changed around when you go from Facebook or your email to a Microsoft Word document. There's lots of different things that can occur with formatting that you're just going to have to fix when you go from one to the other. So I think I got a couple more here, and then I can go down to save, and the new version of my post will now be on Facebook with what I fixed, which didn't actually even know that those were there, but putting it into the Word file helped me to find those mistakes. So like I said, you can use this for a lot of different things. You can use it to delete stuff. You can use it to copy and paste. There's lots of different uses. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen so you can see my beautiful face again. And then I'm going to end this meeting so I can get this recording to you. All right, that's it. Love you. Hopefully that works well. You should be able to open this video up right next to a internet browser or a Word file or whatever and watch the video and actually do it at the same time as you're watching and listening to me, and then you can pause the video as you need to. But if you follow those steps, it's a very, very useful tool. And if you ever copy something that you don't, or paste over something, you can usually go to undo, and that will take it back to where it was before. So anyway, all right, love you.